What's up guys, it's Bye here and welcome to another Rise of Kingdoms video. In today's videos, I will show you how to beat the new boss in Ceroli Crisis Event. Especially how you can carry your team as an DPS. So let's go right into a pre-recorded video that I've just made here. So for party setup, you can go with either 3 DPS, 1 tank, or like 1 tank, 1 support, and 2 DPS. You do want to have enough DPS in your party so that you can kill the boss fast enough. As for myself, I am running Genghis Khan and YSG. So I want a very high DPS commanders. I also want some AoE skill damage which I can use for when the boss is below 25% HP. So something you need to know about this boss is that there are 3 different stages, I would say. When he is at 75, when he is at 70% HP, 75 or 70% HP, 50% HP, and 25%. That when things change. So first of all, you want all of your marches that are not tanking. So except for the tanker, all of the other marches need to stay on the same side. So as of right now, like the other Genghis Khan, he kind of like stay on his own side because he did not know the instruction. So he was just standing there, but he was supposed to come closer to where I am at, where the Constantine and my Genghis Khan is, because you want to stay together. Because when the like the AoE skill damage right now, you want to kind of like move away at the same spot. So here you can see that when the AoE skill damage show up, you gotta get away. So you can see that my Genghis Khan move away from the AoE skill areas. The other guy, he was not paying attention, so he didn't go out, get out fast enough. And when the boss is go about 80%, 70%, there gonna be a new guardian spawn. So as an DPS players, if you want to carry your team, you don't want to use your skill right away. So as you can see right here, I am not using my skill. So now you can see that there is an arrow on top of my head. I am going to do AoE skill damage to the surrounding areas, as well as there gonna be a guardian spawning right on top of me. So there is a Loha spawning there, and you can see that I casted a skill so that I can kill that Loha fast enough. So that's how you carry your team, because sometimes you might not be able to kill the Loha fast enough and your entire team gonna get wiped out. So because I saved the skill for that Loha, I was able to kill that Loha super fast. So I cast the first skill there to kill the Loha. So you can see right here, the boss casting the AoE skill again. The other Genghis Khan, like he still doesn't know what to do. I told him that he needs to stay on the same side with me. And so because he's not moving, so I had to move closer to him. So you can see right here, we're going back here at 72%. I'm trying to kill the boss again here. So while you are doing damage to the boss, you gotta pay attention to the percentage, because when the boss going to 50% again, there gonna be a new he gonna go back to that stage where he's invulnerable, and there gonna be a Loha spawning. Here we got another AoE skill damage being casted by the boss. When you see it, you gotta run away. The other Genghis Khan, he was too slow, like not ideal, but like, so he was, that was the first, this is the first time he doing it, so he doesn't know what to do. But because I was there, so I was able to carry the team. So let's keep watching here. Now it's much better. Like the other 3 players kind of closer to each other here. We have the tank, just keep tanking the boss. Like the tank doesn't have to go away when there is that AoE skill area, because you're a tank. Like you can take on damages. So when this AoE skill damage here, like the other non-tank need to go away, but the tank can just continue tanking and don't have to do anything here. And here, after you see that, so now 53%, at 50%, one of the marches gonna get the arrow on top of the head again. And when you see that, you want to like get closer to that player. Like not too close so that you get that AoE skill damage, but close enough so that when the Loha spawn, you can kill the Loha right away. So the Loha is about to spawn. I casted another skill there as an DPS so that I can kill that Loha super fast again. As you can see, like the other Genghis Khan is not helping killing. But because I use a skill so that I was able to kill that lower just by myself. Like even though like the two others, the support and the tank also help killing, but like they don't deal enough damage. But because I use a skill there, I was able to kill that lower fast enough so that the bubble popped again. So my party did not get wiped out there. So after 50%, the next stage gonna be 25%. As you can see right here, another AoE skill damage here. That Genghis Khan is definitely doesn't know what he's doing. And you want to avoid that AoE skill damage area. Here, so this is pretty good here. Like we have all other 3 marches that are not tanking, kind of staying at like very close to each other. So that when that lower spawning, you can just have all 3 or 4 marches killing that lower right away. So that is a very crucial from 75% and 50%. But when it's come to like 25%, that is when the boss go crazy. So let's wait here when the boss go to 25%. That is when my YSG come into play. That is when I need to use my AoE skill damage area. So as you can see right there, like I did not move away from the AoE skill area because we were running out of time. And I like, yo, we gotta stay. So that's why I did not go away from that AoE skill area there. I want to do more DPS on the boss before like the time run out. As you can see at the top here, I only have a 2 minute 36 second left to kill the boss. So that's the reason why I did not run away from that AoE skill area. So here at 25%, the boss gonna go crazy because like the time was like we running out of time. Like we did not bring enough DPS here. Like we got a support Constantine not doing enough DPS, so I had to like do the most DPS there. So I have my Genghis Khan here with YSG. When the boss is below 25%, this is when you need to focus on killing the boss. There gonna be a lot of like lower spawning. Ignore them as long as you have a marches with AoE skill damage. You can kill the lower, or you can change the target to kill the lower as well if you have a lot of time left. You can play safe. As of right here, like we are running very low on time. So when you kill the lower, you gonna get the bubble so that you don't get that AoE skill damage from the boss. But still, like you want to focus more on killing the boss instead of killing the lower after 25%. So here at 13% again, like we have a 1 minute 32 second left here. Again, the boss is just going crazy. There's an arrow on top of some of the marches here that is to indicate that they got spawn another lower there. But because I am using YSG, so I was able to just kill the lower without even targeting them. As you can see right there, my Genghis Khan keep doing damage, my YSG keep doing all that AoE skill damage, and I was able to kill the lower and trigger that bubble again. And with 6% left, like the boss after 25% can deal a lot of damages. But like definitely try to bring an AoE skill damage commander for when the boss is below 25% HP. So as you can see right here, like I am just continue doing my DPS here. The tank is about to die. Definitely bring someone else. Like I wouldn't use Alex as a primary for main tanking. I would prefer Richard as a main tank. A lot more tanky, and better bring an additional DPS here. Bring a support is not ideal. Like only bring a support if your other player doesn't know what to do and you need to heal them. But other than that, this is how you carry the team. How you beat the new boss. So what are the key? What are some of the key here to beat the boss here? So let me go over it again. So to beat the final boss, you need 1 tank and 3 other marches. Could be 2 DPS or 3 DPS, up to you. But then you want those 3 marches close together so that when the AoE skill damage cast, you can get away at the same time and close to each other. And when the lower spawn, like because you are so close to each other, you can kill the lower right away. And for a DPS players, do not use your skill. Do not use your skill on the boss until it's go to like 25%. So you want to save your skill just in case that your team member is so far away and you find yourself in situations that you have to fight the lower by yourself or with just another players. when you cast that skill, you can kill the lower super fast, and you can just single-handedly kill that lower by yourself, so that you can prevent the entire party from getting wiped out there. So that is another thing you need to keep in mind. For tank, like if you are a good tank, you don't need to run away from the AoE skill damage. But the other marches, when you see the AoE skill damage from the boss, preferably you want to get away. Unless you are running out of time and you're like, hey, screw it, let's just kill the boss because we don't have enough times. Other than that, focus on killing the lower, definitely. At 75% and 50%. And when it comes to 25%, that is when the commander with AoE skill damage come into handy. So if you have YSG, bring YSG expertise. Other alternative could be Sun Tzu, could be Airto Flat. Zhou commander can help a lot for the stage where the boss is below 25% HP. But other than that, that is how you carry your team as an DPS. I hope you find it this video informative and it can help you beat the new boss in Ceroli Crisis. Thanks for watching the video, guys.